A tree wrapped a spin fire. The NFT analyzer, diving deep into projects. He's the crypto energizer. From your meme coins to tokens, he's got all the intel. Web3 wizardry, show you where to excel. He's got the insights like a digital magician, unveiling secrets of the blockchain with precision. Wild stories from the web, he's always in the know. Crypto community.
Good morning, Mega GMs. Holy shit. Yeah, the Moonbird FUD is incredible. Cats, good morning, man. Cosmos, good morning. Check it. Thank you, bro. Dude, it's feeling a kind of way out there, like a great kind of way, man. A great kind of way. I'll say it now before I forget it, but we talk like all the time, maybe every single day about the thing we're expecting and everything breaking. Everything breaking is what we've been waiting for. I think we've all been waiting for that. I sure as hell have. I think it looks a little something like what's happening now, and this just maybe even the start of it. Wild stuff, gold, stock market, just all of it. Oh, I cannot wait to talk about it. Cannot wait to talk about it today. Mufasa, good morning. Who else is here? Moonship, good morning. We're going to check Moonbirds. We're going to check the Burb token. What's up, Hoods? Good morning. I traded a little Burb yesterday, too. Got out, did it perfectly. In and out. In and out. Wrong spawn, good morning. And again, there we go. There we freaking go. Just quickly on Moonbirds, because why not? We may even come back to it a little later on here, but officially as of this morning, Burb token claims live for, holders. I didn't realize, look, I thought yesterday during the show it went live. I saw in some Discords that people were claiming. I don't know if that was true or not. I think maybe not. As of now, as of a couple hours ago, officially it is. So Burb token claim is live. The Burb game 1, where the community can earn extra tokens, that's live here too. But how's it looking? I kind of don't care now. I kind of don't care. I just want to look at gold and Bitcoin. And of course, like the title of today's a troll. Like it's look, come on. I'm just engagement farming a little bit the ways I can. I'm so excited about Bitcoin. I'm so excited for the catch up and what I believe is coming here and what, the way it's breaking and the way I think it's going to play out and how it's fixed. I don't think there's a fixing it, but the attempt to fix it, I'm excited to be here for it. They closed it again, dude. They're having a lot of technical issues. In fact, I'll even just jump to that real quick. They're having a lot of technical issues with all the claims. And so, yeah, if they shut it again, not surprised. And I know they're saying it's like a lot of demand and whatever. Probably, right? They gave out a ton of those soulbound tokens to partner communities. Oh, and you see the tweets out there. I hope you saw them, but from people who farmed on Cato to get like that InfoFi, Cato, Moonbird soulbound token, they got nothing. Unless it's like a glitch. But if you did InfoFi to, farm that stuff, you got nothing, I think. Yeah, did they actually pause it? They probably did, man. Jeez. Crazy morning. But it's, again, I don't care about that right now. I just don't. I can't stop looking at silver and I can't stop looking at gold. And man, do I regret not paying attention to it so much earlier. Like as a younger man, I should have been paying attention to that stuff. I should have been. I didn't care. I didn't see what was coming. I didn't get it. I thought things continue as is, but they just get better, and I know we get these times where things are, not so great, but I assume we kind of always improving. I didn't see the big collapse happening that a lot of smart people have been predicting for years. And like right now, more than ever, it feels like, Mufasa, exactly. Right now, more than ever, it feels like that thing, it better be obvious to everybody. By now, it better be. But for the first time now, and for sure over the past couple of weeks, you feel like it started and you feel like those cracks are like, they're too obvious now. Back with COVID, There was a time with COVID where, if you were paying attention, you heard it was a thing happening, right? If you were paying attention in December and January of, what was it? December 2019, January 2020, if you were really dialed in, you knew of COVID. You knew it was a big, scary, crazy thing coming. And you knew it before most people back then. And then at some point, it's unavoidable. Everybody knows. And that's kind of what's happening here with the economy and the dollar specifically. But this big old collapse that's actually happening now, smart people saw it coming years ago. Peter Schiff's been saying it for a long time. They've seen it coming for years and years and years, and I didn't see it. And only more recently, past few years, and it's, paying attention to crypto is what brought my attention to it. Only then did I realize, and I think right now is the first time I think everybody is going to start waking up to it. I don't think they're woken up to it yet. I don't think people totally see it yet. Same way I don't think they see the AI job replacement thing that is happening. I'm kind of back on that. So I don't think people get fully what's coming, but they're going to be waking up real soon here. This is what it starts to look like. Another new silver all-time high. I got friends saying they're going out to buy copper. You know what I mean? And they're probably not dumb to be doing. They're probably really smart to be doing. It's crazy. We'll talk gold here too, but you know what? I'm going to even play the clip. I'm going to play the clip. I think we need to hear it as often as possible, what's happening here. And again, the title here is bullshit. I couldn't be more excited to be in crypto because I'm pretty damn sure it's part of the solution here too. Or we benefit. At the very least, we benefit from it. All right, let's play this.
It's the beginning of the end of the monetary system as we know it. It's not just the US dollar, it's the fiat monetary currencies. So the UK, the euro, Japan, China all have similar debt problems and so on, and are dealing with the same interrelationships, which is the reason you're seeing gold being chosen by the central banks. They want a currency. Gold has always been the main currency, and it's the only non-fiat currency, in other words, not the currency that can't be printed, that they want. And so that's why you're seeing central banks move and sovereign wealth funds move to gold.
It's the only currency you can't print. He said it. And of course, instantly my mind goes, well, Bitcoin. But he said that they want. He said that they want. That was the important difference there. It's the only currency that can't be printed that they want. They don't want Bitcoin yet. And that's the gamble we're doing. That's the gamble. That's the play. They don't want it, but they don't want it yet. No matter what, it's all breaking. It's all breaking. Mufasa was in a group chat yesterday. Great guys. And but some of them are going out to buy like pennies from the bank. And it, like maybe that works. I know some years they're worth more, right? But I don't know if that's the play. And also, just don't buy physical copper. It's going to get very, very, very interesting. I love Easy's take. I love Easy's energy. I'm right there with him. Every single risk on asset is going to pump. Every single one, I'm with him because that's how bad the dollar's about to get. Feels that way. Feels that way. We'll get to some of the quotes from Trump and Powell about what they're telling you about the dollar. They're telling you it's fine when they know it's not because they don't care, because there's something else happening here. It's incredible. I cannot wait. Full risk on. And by the way, we're in a bear market. How about that? Stock market's at an all-time high. Gold, silver, all-time high. We're in a bear market. How about that? How about that? Not my words either, but I believe it. I believe it. Man, we do this every day, and it's important to check in every day. It's important to be tuned into this stuff. And if it's not here, go somewhere else. I don't care. But don't unplug like so many of my friends have done. Unplugged, don't care. World's getting crazy. They just don't want to hear it. I get it. I think you're going to be in a pretty scary place if you're not paying attention right now. I think you're going to be in a pretty scary place in 2 years, maybe 1 year. But 5 years out, I don't want to see what it looks like if you've not been ahead of what's coming. So, subscribe over here. It's Crypto Slam on YouTube. I don't care. Follow anybody who's talking about that stuff. Pay attention. Follow us at Crypto Slam IO on X. Slam Nation X on X. What's up, Luke? Good morning. Good to see you, brother. Dude, I'm doing some art shopping. I bought another NFT this morning. I'm so excited. Attempted to show it at the front, but I'm so excited about even risk on assets. I'll even throw NFTs in there too. I'll even throw them in there too. Dude, I see Abstract up right. Oh, okay. Abstract is funny. It'll show me live, and then there's an additional go live button that if you don't hit it, it used to make you go live anyways, and now you have to hit it. I'm live now. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. Watch on Abstract if it's good. Do you get XP for watching on Abstract? I think we talked about this like a year ago. I think you do. So yeah, watch on Abstract if you want. Should be live over there now too. Good Lord. And get your ass over to ethoswarm.ai. I think we're good now on that side. Cool. Hey, if you get XP, guys, hey, I don't care where you watch. If you get XP on Abstract, which is dude, TGE's coming soon. We gotta believe. And whether it's a pre-sale or it's an airdrop or whatever, XP for watching on Abstract, you might as well. I'll drop a link in the chat. But go to ethoswarm.ai, sign up. I think I've gotten the go-ahead to start talking and showing and whatever, and I can't wait. And you might, I don't know. I'm extra juiced right now, man. I'm extra juiced. I've got like extra electricity flowing through my veins right now, and it's definitely the market. It is crazy. Crypto's not looking great, and I'm feeling the electricity. It's just broader market, but it's also what I'm doing here with the AI stuff, and I'm so excited about it. It's got me, like I've mentioned the past few weeks, in this creative zone. Woke up at 2 a.m. this morning again just because I can't stop playing with it and working with it, and I can't wait to show you. And I'm going to show you in a way different than I've ever done before with any of our stuff. Before I've just showed you stuff and said, go do it. I'm going to play with it and use it, and I won't shut up about it because I freaking love it. All right, yesterday, FOMC, we knew it was coming, right? We knew no interest rate cuts. We knew it. We were planning on that. Polymarket got it right again. It was very obvious. Kind of went a little step further than just no cuts. Went a little step further. Powell said not just no cuts, but that they're pausing interest rate cuts. There's a difference there, right? Gives you no hopium that there's cuts coming next time around. We might not get any more from Powell in his short few months left here as the Fed chair. We might not get any from him. In fact, I think that's probably the bet now. In fact, I want to go peak. And so I'm gonna. Let's go peak. If it goes that far out, I have a feeling we don't see any. March is the next time, and I don't know if there's. Yeah, I don't know the schedule of these meetings. I don't know if there's a chance in then April or if it's like every other month. I don't know. But we might not get any before he's out in May. Given an 8% chance at a 25 basis point cut in March, down 30% again because of what he said, putting him on pause. So, and 91% chance of no change in March. And then all of a sudden, we're going to get a big look. I think we get a big cut right away when whoever the new Fed chair is in, if he's going to crime it right along with Trump, then we get something there. But we're going to look at the market here, and you'll see, and the market is reacting to exactly this. Not just no cuts, but a pause in cuts. So there we go. And you saw it happen live when the market was just feeling like it was primed to rip again. It felt that way. To me, it did. And other people who are ready to go full risk on again, you saw what people are doing, hype and pump. And here's what it looks like just after. Not crazy, by the way. It's not crazy. But Bitcoin lost 88. So we're down at 87, 87.9. Not bad, by the way. In fact, at some point, yes. Yeah. And also things are so broken right now, I can't even guess at what happens with any kind of moves. I can't even guess because I think it's that broken. I don't know. At some point, and I really believe it, at some point, crypto plays too. That'd be badass. Crypto 6 foot. That'd be badass. Just 'cause I got girls. I love that. I hope so. I hope so. I love giving them like just fucking awesome role models, you know? At some point, crypto joins the party. I have no doubt. Zero doubt that crypto joins the party. I wouldn't pay attention. I wouldn't do what I do as much as I do if I didn't believe that. And I believe we're all in the same place here. Here's ETH at 2,900, BNB 888, Ripple 187, Solana 122. And don't they think it's the BlackRock? Is it their CIO? I think it's their CIO, who his top pick, by the way, for asset that you want to be holding, him specifically, if it's their CIO, it's SpaceX stock. So that is the number one thing you should be holding when you can. Hey, dude, Cats, you might not even have to. I don't remember if I got it queued up for today, but Brian Armstrong, Coinbase is going to be contributing to these Trump accounts. And he said he hopes those contributions are in Bitcoin, which is awesome. How cool would that be? You get your contributions from Coinbase and Bitcoin. The kid then gets a job at Steak and Shake, and they get a little stimmy every week in Bitcoin. And it's a Bitcoin future we're heading to, man. It is every bit as much as it is gold, and there will be a catching up. There's going to be a catching up. But yeah, Cats, Armstrong said that yesterday. Said he hopes they pay that in Bitcoin, which is just awesome. All right, what do we want to check? I want to peek at midnight. I saw a list from OX Jeff about top privacy things to be looking at. He didn't have midnight on his list. I meant to ping him and just kind of see it, get his thoughts on it. Monero at 465, and yeah, I'm peeking at midnight here. Where are we at? Midnight. All right, back in the top 100. Down about 1% in the past day. Okay. Hang on. You got some JWise. Hang on. What are you saying, JWise? I missed your first message. Need to change the stream to pressure. I have a new name for the show. I don't really, but it hit me yesterday. Hang on. I got to type it out to see if I got it right. Hang on. Fuck. It was a play on lions, tigers, bears. Oh my. It was something like that. It was like gold, silver, and crypto and AI. Something. It sounds really fucking stupid now when I say it. But yeah. Whatever. I would, dude, like real talk. I would much rather start talking about gold, silver, and focus on that and go on as a complete noob that I am, right? I'm a total noob. I would love to just stream about gold and silver, but also somebody from, that's then like exploring that side, living that side, trading that side, but then knows crypto to kind of fuse them together. I kind of want to approach it like that. I love crypto. I believe in it, but I think it's mostly bullshit. I think 99.5% of it's bullshit. I don't know if I want to spin my wheels on the bullshit. I'd rather spin my wheels and get some traction on the stuff that is going to matter. And some crypto is really going to matter. So I'm thinking a lot about changing, like even our main topics. I'll course cover NFTs. I'll cover, Moonship. Yeah, I'm 2,000 years late, but yeah. But a focus on gold, silver, right? Bitcoin, certain cryptos, and definitely NFTs. I'm sorry, but they belong in that conversation. I think they're that important. Today's a big day for NFTs, by the way. But especially on the art side, I think it's that important. It belongs in the conversation. That's what I want to do. And I got to start doing what I want to do because I think my instinct is right. Quickly on the ETFs, it'd be fun. And I'll tell you this, man, I don't care that I look stupid. I don't mind going into something and I used to think if you're going to go and talk about a thing, you better be an expert about the thing. You better know what you're talking about. Stu, I don't care. I'd rather learn in public because I guarantee if that's where my headspace is at, then there's millions of people like me. There's probably more than millions who also don't get it and they don't know it and they want to, and they're also late and they don't want to feel stupid asking the questions. I'll be the stupid one asking the questions. I don't care. We'll just do it public so everybody learns. It'll be a blast. But we talk AI too, and we talk, but focus on gold, and it'd be cool. Bitcoin ETFs, 19.6 million outflows. God, we're not going to get everything in today. I can already tell. This show's got to be like 3 hours long too. With you, Luke. Yeah. I try telling my kids too, especially go into everything just knowing you don't know. Just know and to ask the questions that are stupid. Be wrong. Just be wrong about everything so that way you get it right eventually. ETH ETFs, 28 million inflows. All right. And we're just going to assume Solana, I don't know why I got to throw out a prediction. We're going to go Solana, 3 million inflows. 6.7 million inflows. Good Lord. That's where's that from, dude? Gold is the money of kings, silver the money of gentlemen, barter the money of peasants, debt the money of slaves. God, that hurts. It's so true. It hurts. Man, oh man. All right. No matter what, I'm going to make sure we get NFTs in today too, because there's some cool shit happening. I think there's money to be made in NFTs, and I think there's great stuff to be collecting. I'm going to get it in. Also, Powell yesterday saying the Fed shouldn't be based on their policy around elections and politicians. And of course, he'd say that. I'd expect that from him. I think he's probably I don't trust politicians at all. I don't trust any of these people in any level of government and power. For some reason, I trust him. Am I crazy for feeling like he's a good guy? Am I crazy for feeling like he's like a good guy? That's where I'm at. I like it. Say it out loud, Also saying 38.5 trillion in national debt is not sustainable. Absolutely. It's not. It's broken. We're broke. It never was. It's not. Nobody believed it was. We're not adding on debt because we think it's sustainable or believe it's not a problem. We're adding it because I think we know it's destined to break anyways. Just keep breaking it while you're developing. I pray to fucking God developing the fix for it. Pray to God that fix on top of including gold is also Bitcoin. What'll be the catastrophe with gold and silver pumping so hard? Well, that's what I wonder, but more on the other side, J-Wise. I think I'm not concerned with gold, silver. I'm more concerned with crypto. That if crypto becomes the U.S.'s salvation, which I hope it does, but also that all of a sudden means it becomes a weapon for other countries against us. So I'm not worried about a catastrophe in gold, silver. I'm worried about it in crypto. As bullish as I am on crypto, I'm worried that crypto is what can be weaponized, right? If I believe crypto's our way out, I think it's an attack vector too. What's up, Luna? Good morning, man. Trump and Powell agreeing on one single thing, that the dollar's doing great. Madness, dude. It's madness. Powell saying the gold rally doesn't mean much. Crazy. Previous Fed chairs have said it's like a core thing they look at. Crazy. Hang on. Apparently it's normal when the US dollar loses 11% in 12 months and gold adds 1,000 an ounce in 28 days. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Again, you know me. Most of this doesn't register for me in the way it should. I'm new to some of these markets, but I know what he's saying is real. I know what he's saying is real, that it's breaking. What Luke likes about silver, given that it was money until the 70s, is to ask those who are around how much stuff they could buy with coins. Oh, man. So, Boonship, I bet they did, and I bet they saw not much there, right? Heard I was listening to a podcast yesterday saying exactly that. Trump said he was going to break into Fort Knox and take photos, and they were going to audit it, and we've heard nothing about it. Probably because they went there and there's nothing there, right? It's all madness. Luna, thank you, man. Good morning. I'll check that out, dude. Let me jot that down. Yep. And it seems like we're heading there quickly. This is what's wild. I don't know if this is recent, by the way. If you depreciate the money, it makes everything look like it's going up. This is what we're living through right now. This is the right now. And I'm sorry, guys. I got to say, like what I said at the start, we've been waiting for it to break. We've been waiting for the Bitcoin to 1 million move. And we say all the time, it doesn't happen all at once. It's a process. We keep talking about things that are going to break, how weird things are going to get. It's getting really weird right now. And it feels still like just the start of the weirdness. It's going to get a lot stranger and a lot messier and a lot more uncertain and a lot harder in a way to pick out the direction. I think just pick the easy ones, the ones that seem obvious. It's gold, it's silver, it's Bitcoin, and it's very specific NFTs too. Probably none that I have, by the way. Probably none that I have. Hopefully a couple, but Specific NFTs too. Those rich guys are going to spend money. Those rich guys know exactly what's coming, and they're spending money. They're spending money. And they'll keep spending money. Never doubt that, by the way. Part of the thesis on why NFTs, certain ones are going to be so valuable, the rich guys aren't going to be hurt by what's coming. They're going to have stupid money, more than they've ever had too, and they're going to spend that stupid money on stupid things. Some of that's NFTs. I believe that. Stock market boom, all-time high. It's not real. It's not real. Measured in gold, U.S. stocks are at a 12-year low. Crazy thing. Crazy thing. I'll tell you this. If you like Claudebot, again, shit. If you like Claudebot, just follow EthosSwarm. Go to ethoswarm.ai and get on the wait list. If you like Claudebot, if you love Claudebot, all of it, you're going to love what we're doing. Hey, man, I would be full of, one of the first cryptos I ever bought, Ripple back in the day. And Luna, that's fucking awesome other than the down 17K, but I'm glad about the Twitter thing. But I love Claudebot. There's a better version of it. And different, but better. And fuck, I feel like I missed another thing, but whatever. We'll find it again. Claudebot is not but it's great. It's pretty great. And it's a huge security liability. I want to play with it for fun. I wouldn't, a whole separate thing, but I wouldn't. It's a scary thing too. Just how vulnerable it's going to make people. I'm seriously though, it makes me want to go, I think we said it here, but I used to go set up like Fire Sticks and I would mod consoles and I would do that for people, right? Like that was stuff I did. Loved it. Makes me want to go buy boxes and set up Claudebot or Moltbot, now and sell them to people, like sell it to people for like $1,000. Personal AI assistant living on this thing. Also, guys, head fuck. You ready for the head fuck? Iraq, good morning. Head fuck is another thing that's hit me too late. A lot of things I can catch very early. Some things they hit me late and they're so obvious. That whole idea that we're not going to own compute. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people realize that already. It didn't hit me till right now, till today, till this morning seeing the tweet. I think it was from Alex Finn. It was like, man, get compute, buy computers, get whatever, get that hardware, because very soon that stuff is going to get so expensive as everybody gobbles up storage and processors to power their AIs. We're not going to have them. We're going to be paying for cloud compute. And again, we know that, we hear it. It didn't register for me until this morning. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm thinking about it because my computer's getting old. And I'm like, what if I got to replace that soon? And it's going to be so much more expensive than before. In a couple years, I don't know if I can afford it, right? It's going to get weird. And then at that point, it's going to be, well, you don't buy computers. You buy like a Chromebook. You buy a device that doesn't have much processing power on it. You buy cloud compute. It's going to get weird, man. But there you go. Stock market's a 12-year low compared to gold. If I didn't say it before, and I think I did. Yeah, Luke, yep. You can rent them, but it's all going to get so expensive. And you'll be renting again. You'll be renting compute, not even the hardware. Going to get weird. So anyway, gold did hit another all-time high, $5,400. Yesterday, biggest one-day dollar rise ever. This is a historic week for metals, guys. We had the historic swing. Gold, silver, losing and then gaining the entire crypto market cap in an hour and a half. That happened this week. Now, 2 days later, gold with a historic rise in price. And Peter Schiff saying this is a historic bear market. He's not calling this shit a bull market. Stocks at an all-time high, metals at an all-time high. He's saying it's a bear market. That's the shit that I can get on board with, and I am now, because I feel it in crypto. Crypto's in a bear market. I'll say it. I don't care. I think crypto's in a bear market. I think it is. And it won't be forever, and it might not be for long. But I start thinking when a real bull market hits, and by the way, that might be on the other side of some crazy pain. I can get there too. But the other side of it is when we get deep into that march to a mill. I'm talking, that's when Bitcoin starts doing that march to 200, 300K, right? Like the other side of this is going to get crazy. All that extra money that's going to be printed, that's going to flow into these assets because it has to. Crazy. I'm going to play another clip from Peter Schiff. Tell me if we got audio. And this is not a new clip, but this is him talking about what he believes is coming, and he's been saying it for years. Is this new? Let me just play it.
And the world is now pulling the rug out from under the U.S. The dollar is going to collapse. The dollar is going to be replaced by gold. Central banks are buying gold to back up their currencies. True. They're getting rid of dollars. They're getting rid of treasuries. We are headed for an economic crisis, again, that will make the 2008 financial crisis look like a Sunday school picnic. The biggest difference between the crisis that we're about to have and the one we had back then is this one is all in America. It's not going to be exported to the rest of the world. It's not a global financial crisis. It's an American financial crisis. And
this is where it gets really interesting. I don't know if he's right that it's a U.S. problem exclusively. I don't know if he's right there. I'm just going to trust him because he's been right about so many things. He's been right about so much, okay? So I still think, and I hope, and I kind of believe that Bitcoin and crypto is part of our solution to get out of it. And I don't believe it's the rest of the world's solution. I don't. And that's what scares me, that then crypto is weaponized by other countries to kill us. That's what I worry about. It's tricky. I believe Bitcoin's got that bright future and it's going to be worth so much. And I believe there's going to be attacks on crypto to make sure it hurts us where it hurts the most. And it's our economy, like exclusively our economy. It's going to be wild. Bitcoin has doubled the market cap of Bitcoin in 3 days. 2x the market cap of Bitcoin. And it's not done, man. It's not done. It's not, you can tell, you can just feel it. It's not done. Gold now outperforming Bitcoin over the past 5 years. It doesn't feel like it's slowing down. But there will be a catch-up. There will be. Dollar lost 5% of its value against gold, and Bitcoin lost 3% of its value against the dollar. That double whammy, it hurts a little bit. But real. Don't mind saying when we're wrong short-term, wrong. Bitcoin hasn't done what we were hoping. It's supposed to be a hedge against this, exactly against this, and it's not. In fact, so you're down worse if you've been in Bitcoin for now. But why I'm so excited and why I think they're telegraphing like miles away what's coming, it's this. It's the things we know that are coming. It's the SEC and the CFTC today meeting to talk about crypto and how we make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. And beyond that, I think fix the dollar. It's part of that. Today's the not vote. Everybody's lying on crypto Twitter. They know. They don't care. It's good engagement. The Senate is not voting on the Clarity Act today. They're not voting on it. It's still what we've been talking. It's just the markup. It's just them editing it. They're editing the bill so that it's ready for a vote. I watched a video, dude, a day or two ago of people in Alaska that even when like the oceans froze over, they still mined the bottom. I was like, dude, I could do that. I got to get in good shape again. And I'm like, I could do that. I could go be an outdoors adventureman and go mine for gold. And I would love it, dude. That's where like, as much as I'm just here online always, like my heart's always outdoors. I grew up outside. Like probably all you guys grew up outside. I'm like more at home in the middle of the woods, you know? Anyway, no vote today, dude. There's no vote. The Senate Agriculture Committee they have their markup today. The end. That's it. There's no scheduled date for a vote. That'd be sweet, dude. I don't know what parts of Clarity Act address privacy coins like Monero, but I don't doubt that. I haven't read it. I sure as shit haven't. Probably when the markup is done and we get the final version of the bill, I'll probably actually read it. But yeah. And then the White House now, this is actually awesome. This is good news again, signaling how important crypto is. It's there, dude. I think it's there. Our way out, maybe part of it. But the White House is asking the crypto bros, like the Brian Armstrongs, and the banks to sit down and meet and get the Clarity Act figured out. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. So he's pushing for it now. This thing is crazy, by the way. Like, this is a great post, man. talking about why the banks are fighting the Clarity Act so hard right now. It's funny they didn't fight the Genius Act as much. But maybe there wasn't much talk about yields in the Genius Act. It's a great post. Again, just saying that their Ponzi's over, right? Stable coins, in theory, we hope, will offer you like what? 4, 5% yield, while banks are going to give you 0.01%, right? We like, they're cash cow. They don't want to lose it, and they will lose it. They will. It's like an end to their way of, leeching off us that they've been doing forever. And it's a great, actually, I'll drop it in the chat. We don't have time. We don't have time for it, but you should read it. And I'm sure you've seen it. But yeah, they're scared, dude. They're scared. And they should be. They should be. We'll just say again, GG's to gold. Gold is the winner right now. For right now. That's it. That's it. I'm very, very excited about Bitcoin, where it's going. And here's one more victory lap from Peter Schiff saying what? Basically, you've outperformed gold by what? 1.3% a year if you go back. How many years? Since 2017? I don't know. Whatever. Gold was the trade. Over to AI, because there's trades in AI. This is not a trade, by the way, but something I want to watch. I love AI stuff. I saw this post. This is some new AI app that lets you create comics, which, funny enough, I was trying to do last week. I was trying to make an AI comic. And I saw that, and just to piggyback on yesterday, dude, you got the wrong audience. You got the wrong audience. I don't know. Who do you have that would use this stuff? You'd have somebody like me who's just trying to make something for like promo stuff and business stuff. But if you think you're going to get comic guys, like there was a reply here that made me laugh. If you think you're going to get comic guys creating comic books, you're out of your mind. They like gamers. We'll see you in a bit. Checka, good to see you, man. What kind of dog you got? I want a dog so bad. I gotta find it here. Whatever. Some dude. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna make comics, print them in books, and sell them on Amazon. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Comic people, just like gamers, hate crypto, and the gamers we were talking about yesterday, day before, who hate AI thumbnails. Your audience, comic book readers, hate AI. There's a big controversy, I want to say like a year and a half ago, about a Batman comic that was using AI to generate some of the images, like a mainstream Batman comic. And that got, dude, brutalized. They hate it. People hate it. There's no, this is for somebody like me, somebody trying to make like promo materials, and that's who it's for. It's not for comic book fans and what, like crazy. Come on, but I'm going to follow it. I got to see. All right. Over on virtuals, anything new? I mean, we got a couple new launches. I didn't follow any of these. I didn't follow X Portal. I think it was there yesterday. No, it wasn't. No, that's new. 350K. All right. It's beating Black Swan right now, which was, legit, at least legit. To be honest, I don't care. Yeah, I still don't care. I was going to try to care, and I can't force it. I don't. I do care about something I saw, I think, trending just a minute ago, Hudah. Yeah. Hudah, look, it's one of those things I'm bullish on and couldn't even tell you why. It's the people I see talking about it. It's the way I see them talking about it. And the fact that we don't know exactly what it is. I saw a tweet today that gives me a better idea of what it is. I think I'm going to show that in a minute here, but just want to keep putting it on the radar because we're going to hear a lot about Hudah soon. I'm very sure of that. Santa's up 33%. Repo might be getting in that buy zone big time. It might big time. I don't know where reply's at. Actually, down bad. Yeah, all the virtuals just down right now. It's down until it's not. And I think they got some big stuff coming. Yeah, I'm hearing little things that they got some stuff coming. Socratic bot on the board. Very new. I'm not going to touch it, of course. Way still the biggest thing coming. Still 6 days off. Nothing else. Very, very quiet on the virtuals front. And it won't be soon. Today's the day. ERC 8004 goes live, right? This is that reputation, identity, like discovery for agents. It's awesome, by the way. Awesome. Big deal. I'm not sure where trades and upside and plays, right? I'm sure it's there too. But this, I think, is a very, very, very big deal. And that's live today, maybe even right now. But we'll see. And then lastly, then NFTs. We got all the time for NFTs. I'm glad. You guys remember that R1, the rabbit device? Black Swan for 8004. Okay. I'm bullish on WAC for everything though. Yeah, they're awesome. Stocky, don't buy copper bars. They're a scam, way overpriced. Interesting. Luckily, I'm buying nothing. If anything, I'm going to just trade it, on Hyperliquid, or lighter or whatever. Funny enough, dude, also think we talked about this yesterday a little bit, but this device from 2 years ago, was it 3 at this point? But it was probably ahead of its time. It was supposed to be a little personal AI assistant. Look, they had the hardware. They didn't have, the OS and the software to actually make that thing shine. And Moltbot does. Really interesting. You can see some guys are actually pretty far ahead. And yeah, dude, yeah. They used it as a weather app. Yeah, you need better than that. Over on NFTs, God, I'm hyped. I'm going to show you what I grabbed and why I think it matters a bit. I think there's upside. Decent sales yesterday, 13.2 mil. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. Yeah, precious metal slam. Sellers are down, buyers are down, transactions down, average sale price up. Trade profits again about the same. We've had 2 days in a row of almost identical metrics here. These might even catch up too. We'll see if stuff's still kind of getting processed. Why don't we peek at floor prices real quick? But I gotta let me just throw that up again. Big sales, man. Love to see it, especially in art. $400,000 sale for this Skull of Lucy. A great one, though. One of the great Skull of Lucy's. They're all great. Wish I had one. Who doesn't, But $400,000. Incredible. Sam Spratt's great. Sam Spratt collected the piece. One of the pieces I collected this morning that I grabbed. Sam Spratt bought, I think he's got like 20 of them. Moonbird's down to 0.85. Wow. Not surprised. They got so much token in them though. They might be at a good price right now. They might be. Well, man. Luna, would you short Burb here? Would you be shorting that? I don't know, man. Hang on. Why did I do that? There we go. That might be yeah, might be 0.85 ETH. So hang on. $2,400. You buy that if you think the token you're getting over the next 2 years is going to be worth more than $2,400. It's that simple. I have a hard time. Look, I think GVC can get to 50, 80, 100 mil if we get hot. Like the Vibester token, right? If we get hot, I have trouble seeing, if the supply's all out there, I have trouble seeing Burb at that level. I think GVC is different. So that's not a crazy market cap. In this market, it's crazy, but that all has to do with circulating supply, right? But I don't know. I don't know. If you think 2 years you're going to get $2,400 out of Burb or more, if you're going to get more, then it's a great play. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I actually think I'd say it's worth the gamble, but also then you go to opportunity cost. You thrown away, well, are you locking up $2,400 for, 2 years? So there's probably my answer, probably not touching it. Pudgy at 4.3, ETH, Nakamigos 1.2. It all looks fine. Vibey's 0.9 looking great. Nothing standing out really to me. On the Bitcoin side, same thing. This one always hurts to look at. But yeah. I'm still impressed with NodeMonk, still standing apart from the rest of the guys. And Sense at 0.0052, getting much closer to where I will make some moves to get another one or two of those. Yeah, dude, Moonship, exactly. I bought right then too. I sold it almost, I think basically the top. I didn't do much. I threw in half a soul. So I didn't, not much, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd be buying here, especially if unlocks happened and people are, gonna dump for the next day or so. There's gonna be a time to get back in. And I assume that they've got partnerships and stuff to announce to get things moving, and I'm assuming they got some market making happening. But dude, we got new mints. There's life in NFTs. It's not like you're used to, and you got to be super selective, but there's life in NFTs. Like new collections coming. I don't know what the nibbles are, but I just got to show there's new collections. Oh, at least it's some, dude. There you go. I got to check if I got a soulbound token somewhere. I feel like I do. I'm pretty sure I do, actually. Hang on, what's that worth? 11 burb. All right. Not much, but it's not zero. But new collections coming. I would stay watching. I would. There's some stuff that's actually doing well. And this I'm excited for. We got details about the Modest collection. And it's going to do well. It's going to do really well. Okay. Death and taxes, right? Thought it was a 10K collection from Modest. It's not. It's way less. 6,969 editions, way smaller. So a smaller collection now. 69 people instead of 100 will claim the treasury at the end, split, the money raised, and it could be a good chunk. It could be a pretty good chunk. Oh, dude. Modest, it's an art play, but this is what's so interesting here. For the first time, it's kind of a PFP play too. Like, I'll scroll the art and show you. Like, he has been like art, right? He does editions, he does some 1/1s, but none of them have ever been PFPs. This is his first collection that is PFPable. And they're awesome, right? They're awesome. Some of them are full body, some of them are super zoomed in like a PFP. They're incredible. They're so good. And what's awesome here, okay, so the gamification is awesome. Pay your taxes, stay in the game. You can skip your taxes, and you can hopefully sneak under the radar. But if somebody audits you and you have to pay to audit people, they can eliminate you, and maybe they make money. Maybe they make money from you. So there's a whole game to it. Depending on your level, what kind of character you mint, you pay more taxes or less taxes. It also changes, I believe, the cost to audit somebody. Mike Bennett, good morning. So it's an art play, and it's a PFP play, and this is, I think, what's going to help him break through to broader crypto Twitter, or like I don't think broad crypto Twitter like the just Bitcoin guys, but people who do NFTs and stuff that I know don't know Modest still, they're gonna know him now. Broader NFT community especially is gonna know Modest here with this thing. Mint is less than I thought too. Mint is I thought it'd be cheap. I thought it'd be like super affordable. It's really affordable. It's awesome. Where was it? 0.00069. It's really cheap. I don't even know what that is. $1? Oh, I'm sorry. That's your tax. Sorry, guys. 0.00969. So we're talking $3. Am I mathing right here? Is that $3 or is that 30? I don't care. It's not much. How about that? It's not much. $30. $30 to mint it. Can't trade the NFTs during the game. After the game, you keep your NFT. They're tradable. Awesome. Okay, your daily tax. There we go. That's the 0.00069. And at some point, it climbs up to 0.00042. It's not crazy. You got to think out now. It's like, do you want to mint a bunch of characters and pay the taxes on them? Or do you want to mint one, save all that extra money, and use that to pay your taxes? This is going to get interesting, man. When you pay your taxes, either over the course of the game or by the end of it, it actually upgrades your character art. So whatever you mint is not how it stays. It's going to evolve, which is awesome. This is awesome. I love everything about it. Mementos are going to get whitelist. There's going to be a certain number of mementos held. I don't know if you have to like burn them to get the whitelist or what, but mementos get whitelist. I'm probably going to grab a few. I've got 3 left. I'm going to grab just a couple more. I don't know. And he's got a website to simulate the outcome of like paying taxes and how much what will the treasury look like? What are the taxes you're going to spend? Like, what does that look like? So this is a simulation site for it too. It's awesome. Everything about it awesome. So, no, dude from Doe, I'm not familiar at all. If you got a link, dude, would you DM it to me? Not familiar. Huh? Do we have new Tamagotchi Life news? It's a cool game. It's a cool game. Check out the Modest thing. Yeah, you got it. I think this thing's gonna be awesome. Oh, and if I didn't say February 19th is mint date, it's gonna be awesome. This should have been brought up during AI stuff, but Tibber, this is not new news, but their agent is spitting out alpha still too. Again, I think it's always had this info, but Tibber is going to be used for some kind of AI agent monetization. This will have some kind of tie-in maybe with 8004, maybe, right? E-commerce integration, whatever. But like, there's the big part. You somehow, some way connected to KYA in Visa payment infrastructure. There's something more to this thing, and I think everybody has like known that for a while. But what? Still need to know the very specifics. What? But there's something there. So, on the art front, a lot of news on the art front. Rodeo shutting down, right? Rodeo was a mobile app art platform. A lot of people minted their mostly free or close to free, really cheap stuff and easy to buy. I've collected a good 10 things on Rodeo. So they're shutting down, right? And this is following Nifty Gateway shutting down, and there's not many of these marketplaces left. It's not a ton. Transient Labs is one of them that kind of will tie into what I bought here in a minute. But news yesterday that Foundation, right? You guys remember the Foundation NFT marketplace, art marketplace, acquired by Black Dove. So they're back in some form. I think for a minute, eBay had acquired or had integrated Foundation, right? So they've been around the block. But yeah, this is hopefully Foundation coming back. I would love to see that. I have collected some stuff. Dude, I never considered, did the NFTs I minted over there go bye-bye? Sometimes when the platforms go away, like Nifty Gateway, they say get them out by, whatever date or they're gone. I don't know if that happened. I don't know if that happened with Foundation. I got to check. What else? Yeah, I don't, whatever with Moonbirds. Cutie mentioned the Ultraman NFTs. Look, these are spicy, dude. I was kind of ignoring it because I'm like, what, I assumed a 10K collection or, big collection. And Ultraman has NFTs. They minted on VV years ago, right? They're not new to NFTs, but, well, it's kind of different. It's a very small collection, like very small. I want to say like, I think it's that small. I think it's 240 editions. It's a tiny collection. And the way you're minting these things or getting the NFTs is wild. Like they're giving out, so you can win boxes or you can purchase boxes for just like $1 or $2. I think there's like 70, 80, 100,000 of these boxes. You crack open the box and you're either going to get an item, or if you're really, really lucky, you pull one of those 240 NFTs. And I think it's like the more boxes you open, the better your odds, and right, something like that. But that's a much cooler way to do a mint. Tiny collection, give everybody a shot at it, scratch that lotto ticket. And look, this dude hit. And I wonder what it's worth. I think they're worth something like, I think these are going for maybe not a full ETH, but I think, here you see him at quarter ETH floor. I don't know if that guy's was legendary. I don't know if that's a higher tier where maybe it's worth an ETH. I don't know. But either way, the floor on the NFTs is a quarter ETH. Mint is a couple bucks or free. So gotta say again, it's very worth paying attention to NFTs right now. For a lot of reasons. Also, I'm going to start paying attention to World of Women. That might sound crazy. I talk shit, kind of talk shit about them like a month ago. They put out some teasers looking like they were going to start doing World of Men, right? Well, like, I didn't know this. Tell me if any of you guys knew this. They have a whole new team. Any of you guys know that? Old team is gone. Whole new team. I didn't know. It was listening to his spaces, and somebody from the team came up and chatted. It was a guy, and I was kind of surprised, right? And he explained, he's like, no, it's a whole new team, and it's like, it's still mostly women, and their new leader, founder, CEO, whatever, is a woman, and awesome. I think it's V, who I remember from years ago, collecting and as a figure in this space. So she now runs World of Women, but it's different. They want to be different. They want to be edgier. I think Henry had even retweeted something of theirs and kind of was talking shit about it, and they retweeted it. He was just like poking at him. It wasn't shitty, but they retweeted it. They're different. They're trying to get a little edge to them. And I'm going to pay attention now after listening to that dude talk and wrote him off before. Now, no. If they want to join the party, then kind of about it. Yeah, dude. It's weird. Before, okay, hang on. It was like Reese Witherspoon, and I'm trying to remember who else it was, but I remember Reese Witherspoon was like the biggest like celebrity that was on board there. I feel like they had somebody from Tezos, not celebrity, right? But like, a CEO or something of Tezos. There was something there with World of Women, but new team, way more degen, definitely edgier. I like that. So if they do a mint, I'll mint it to support. I like what I heard. All right, and then finally, let me show you what I minted today. And spoiler, it's art. So let's see. Let me pull it up on the screen, and I'm going to show it because I want people. I just want people to know that you should be paying attention to art. I think you should. NFTs. The CEO of Transient Labs, which is again one of the few, marketplaces still here. They're still a newcomer in a way. They've been out for a couple of years now, but CEO of Transient Labs minted a new collection. It's called Pendulums. Cool looking collection. It didn't do much more for me at first. Like I'm so like, I think they're doing it, cutie. I think that's exactly what they're doing. Dude, I think they're different. I bet they're. This dude was cool. I'll say that. That dude was cool. Did Copper and Gold just really dump? Here's this collection, Ben Strauss. I like it, but I looked at it, I'm like, it looks a lot like stuff I minted on Tezos, and I know price-wise what where that went. And again, I like it, but it's not something I would buy. But then, dude, I start thinking it's not always about the art. And by the way, the longer I sat with it, the more I like the art. Part of why I like it is also like the rendering process. Like there's a whole bunch of reasons why the art can be great. It's the output. It's what went into making it, and part of it's the rendering too. And just when I took it all in as a whole, I'm like, I like it. I actually like it. Why I was willing to roll the dice on it and mint it. It was 0.05 ETH. So it's a kind of expensive mint for this market still, right? Like I think NFTs are in a good spot. I did not think they were in a spot where 0.05 ETH, we'd see it mint out. 500 editions. And this opened up like January 14th, 15th, right? It's been open a couple weeks and it didn't mint out. So I was just sitting there. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm at the point where I want to mint something like that I'm, is familiar to me and at that price. But then I see them starting to move. And then, those things start clicking. I'm like, okay. People are starting to rally behind art. And I imagine people are going to start rallying behind, again, one of the last standing platforms that is well respected and people like. And I've talked to these guys before on the team, and they're great people. And I'm like, okay, is that enough to get this thing pumpy? And I think it is. I actually think it is enough. I think just that on its own is enough. And Mesh, I see your comment about comics. Exactly that. The comic thing being for like kids to make comics, and again, maybe somebody like me. Anyway, the collection though, I saw in secondary there were a couple sales, like a 1 ETH sale and another like a quarter ETH or whatever, while the collection was still minting. So I'm like, all right, there's people kind of collecting at least. I go look at the holders, and I see Sam Spratt's got 20 of them, right? I see Modest has got 15. I see some other collectors where, I peek in their wallet and see what else they have, right? There's a big, Punk 6529 memes collector. I see dude who's got, collects Sam Spratt as well. I start seeing the familiar names and faces that I'm like, okay, Art Cabal is in this thing. They are. I saw a tweet from Anon Chained, big NFT collector. He bought 10 of them, 15 of them, whatever. I see the right people buying them. I'm like, I think there's a degen play here. Anyway, long story short, minted. And when I see stuff like this, I will mint. I think we're in that kind of time. Nothing crazy, but I think there's plays. This is sitting at just a little over a 2x right now. And people are definitely buying them, and the rares are going for a bit more. There's the 1 ETH sale. There's a quarter ETH sale to Anon. I think this one's going to be interesting. Again, the point, I would be paying attention to NFTs, especially art. I would stay locked in there. All right. think we're gonna wrap, but hang on. What's dumping? This I gotta see. Is it metals? Is it Oh, it's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Bitcoin at 86. Yeah, low 80s is incoming. Honestly, 70s on the table now. Right? I think 70s on the table now. What? Let's go look on the yeah. Let's look on the timeline. I don't know if there was a specific thing that happened or if this is still like fallout from yesterday and just rate cuts not, on pause now. Does anybody know if there was a specific thing? Let's see. Paul Atkins says the timing's right to explore crypto access within the $12.5 trillion 401k retirement market. That's not new, dude. Like, this is like an 8-month-old story. I don't mind it, by the way. CBB is the largest copper shorter on Hyperliquid. Love it. Yeah, dude, what? I don't know what it is. I don't know what just tanked us here, but I like Zier, by the way. Did you know last time gold went on a run like this, it was right after the US ended the gold dollar peg? Since the last real crypto bull market was in 21, this would imply the next Bitcoin cycle should happen sometime around 2076. Fuck it. He got me. Yeah, dude, I don't know. That's awesome. People acting as if an asset with a $30 trillion market cap skyrocketing 30% in a month is normal. It's all breaking, dude. It's all breaking. Maybe that. You need one policy. You need one piece of policy that says Bitcoin is now a what? To then get banks buying Bitcoin. So you need one thing. Oh, hang on. This looks cool. We'll end it on this. DeFi Llama tweeting, what does the token actually do? The most fundamental unanswered question in DeFi since the beginning. Is it a governance token, claim on treasury, receive revenue? They launched token rights, gives you a clear standardized view of what a token entitles holders to. Revenue, treasury, governance, nothing. That's great. Oh, I love that a lot. That's awesome. I like that a lot. There you go. That's a perfect way to actually see us out. Hold on. Absolutely. Like with NFTs, like with all of it, we go lower before we go higher, I believe. And if we don't, if it's like whatever, if we take off at any moment, nothing surprises me in this market. That applies to the downside. Things can get very, very ugly, very, very quick as you see Bitcoin taken off here, or excuse me, gold taken off over the past, weeks. The other side of it's in play too, probably less on gold, but this is what the market is. Is this the most volatile market we've ever seen? Like ever? This is a historic market. That's for sure. But this is ugly, and there's probably some pain coming. Let's get those predictions. Predictions for Bitcoin today, or let's just say Sunday, end of week, either, whatever. Let's do short-term Bitcoin predictions. How low you going? I might go, I don't know where our levels are in the 70s, but I might go in the 70s right now. I might go in the 70s. I might go 70. Again, I don't know the levels. I might go 78. Here, let's see. Let's see if I can eyeball it from here. I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, we're right at that level right now. Okay, let's go a little further back. Yikes. It's almost like it's intentional. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything in the 70s, really. I don't know, boys. Hold on. I think we just say that. Hold on. Subscribe to Crypto Slam on YouTube. Smash a like before you get out of here, guys. It helps a ton. It does. Helps a ton. Crypto Slam IO on X, and go to ethoswarm.ai and join the wait list. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait for you to try it. And I can't wait to tell you when that is very soon. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. It was a fun one. Man. We'll see you soon. Goodbye, guys.